Right then, Vice City fans, I know I always say it's the final version, and then there's always another update. One of the things that I wanted to do and just had not done was put a check and balance into place so that when people unlock the secret garage, I'll find now, it only runs that script once. Now, the reason I didn't add it before was because basically people could just execute the cheat once, unlock the secret garage, and then that would be that. Just don't use the cheat again. But since it's just a simple if check, just add in a value, I've decided to do that. Unfortunately, it does add 4, 5, 6, so sort of 7 more lines. We are still just under the limit though, which also allowed me to keep the character accuracy, which is something that I wanted to do. I think I'm supposed to change that to player char, to be honest, but maybe that value variable will be okay. And one of the cool things that I added is the start new script for the shooting range. Now, what this allows us to do is obviously when we execute our cheats, we are now only going to unlock the secret garage once, because as you would expect, you don't want that to really run all the time. I think that would have caused issues, especially if you were like going in and out the garage. But this also means that when you start a brand new save game, let's just make sure we got cheats enabled. Okay. So yeah, when you start a brand new save game, it means that we can execute that cheat that unlocks the garage. It also gives us a little bit of cash. And I'm going to zoom over to that location now. And it'll run the shooting range script, which is normally unlocked for the mission with Phil Cassidy, which is called the Shootist. And it's quite sort of late in the game, considering you can make a start save and you can apply cheats and you can do everything else, trying to unlock everything early. But that shooting range, if you want to do it legitimately, even though you can access the other islands, you can't do the shooting range. So what I'm going to do is execute the cheat, which is L1, L2 on pad 1, X on pad 2, and then R3 on pad 1. And as you can see, now my position is frozen. It's given me 25 grand. And then I'll do it once more just to unfreeze, and now it won't execute that garage code for a second time. We've got our secret garage unlocked, and then we can also go to the shooting range, which is north of the map. And I always get a little bit lost when I'm trying to find this one, so what we're going to do is actually use the map, I suppose. That would help. So I'm going to spawn by here and press start, and we want to go south to that. So let's go down there. I think it's this one. There we go. Okay, cool. A little bit difficult when you're fast. Okay, so now we can go into here. We can go in the back, and we can start the shooting range missions early. Now I've also got zoom function for the minigun. So one thing you need to bear in mind when doing this. Let's just get the minigun. Yeah. Okay, so I've added the zoom function to the minigun, which is normally on the sniper rifle, and I have it enabled by default. You don't want to have that enabled when you enter into this shooting mission here. So there you go. This is something that I did not do for PAL 2003 because it's like the SCM code. Now, you can unlock everything else right at the start, but obviously this is the only way to kind of activate this mission here. So there you go, shooting range at the start. That allows you to get your weapon accuracy and everything unlocked. Obviously it's kind of pointless because you'll notice that in the code, as I showed, I have set weapon accuracy to 100 anyway. This means that I think what I'll do is I'll move this line up here because this only ever gets executed once. We'll move this one up here so that it can be executed all the time with the money cheat. And That's just because certain missions do set your weapon accuracy as you go through. Even if you set it to 100, I believe it'll sort of set that. Let's see if we can find an example. See, there's one that sets it to 80, so when you hit that gang member mission, and that's going to happen. If that one affects you, maybe it doesn't, or whatever. There's one there for the lawyer missions. You know, it might not be your character, but they're just examples. So that'll help you get around that. I'll definitely move that one line, or just delete that one line for 100% accuracy, and then save a little bit of space. So pretty cool, nice little new feature. Unlock the shooting range at the start.